me a signal if you want me to mute. Dunno.
Do you think we could swim into the upper city? Through the river, I mean.
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch it.
If you stop fighting, you can deal with it
But
yourself.
there's probably grates and things down there to keep trash like us out.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of
Nah,
Baldur.
you're right.
Horsecat!
And I'm not the best swimmer anyway. Gods know what else is down there and all.
Can't even browse while he's
Okay, this is my part 9 now of the Star Druid run.
What else is down
I don't know. Magic, innit? I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason for that weird feeling of yours.
So you believe me then?
Things have happened in Baldur's Gate is all I'm saying.
Breathe deep.
I think I made the right decision not to stay long.
Lord Gortash warns us all. Just the sort he'll deal.
God's damned hypocrites! This city holds no place for you, or for Raven Guard's treacherous spawn.
You remember the stories of Elturel's fall.
Will was schooled in the ways of the... We've let it set the path before.
Hillary in the wild, small enough even for street rats like you. Perhaps one of these things will revive that rare tradition.
She'll be at home with her loved ones.
All right, what now? At the ready.
Boy, this sudden restriction on visiting the docks.
Lord Gortash forgot to tell me. That's strange.
Okay, the purpose on this part is to do some of the easy parts of Act 3. Just getting some low-hanging fruit items and finishing off some stuff I have to do. I won't be going after any hard bosses. We'll try to get to level 11. The first big one will be Lorroakan. He is guiding them the good stuff. Markoheshkir or whatever.
Never a dull moment.
But I'm at 10.5, so I'll probably get level 11 before I take him on. But I do want to do that pretty soon because I got 4 inspirations.
Quiet. Move with care.
Oh, you can foresight in the aftertaste.
Observe the delightful color. Yellow as piss and twice as rank. Exquisite.
Oh, Scratch might be good here, actually, because he can help Volo.
Gortash isn't going to find out about this, is he? Time to press the little those prisoners.
If Gortash doesn't want to pay us fair,
This man has tried to divide us with his lies, but no more! Today, we will have justice. Today, this man will pay. The man behind the witness the feeble, putrid form of our deceiver. Witness Dox's greatest role yet. Volo becomes an example of what this city does to liars. Victim to falsehoods? No. Will we be prey for a deceiver? No. Will we allow our by misinformation? No.
That was a great opener. We got surprise. Can I get Scratch through though? I should have left some kind of gap for him. Oh. He was spotted. Okay, no worries.
Breathing, despite everything. At the ready.
Tempting to hit haste, but this is probably not a hard enough fight to warrant it. Should have used my fly a bit earlier. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I could breathe on them. They're all gonna skip their turn and take a bunch of damage. Can we get Scratch in here? He's in the fight now, but no easy way for him to get through that area. Nope. Unfortunate. Seems kind of risky. I don't know the interaction of these abilities on the Volo, so I won't. Might give it a miss, even though I thought it might be good to hit the rail cart. I'm worried about exactly what will happen. Might just use him for damage over here. Alright, it's best to just save him now. Tempting to move up and breathe on them, but I might just hide behind the corner.
Time to press ahead.
We're not on fire. I might try this form switching. Let's just starry form. Means I'm vulnerable to be broken out of concentration now. I actually have 19 orbs. Haven't seen that in ages. Anyway, who has the most? Alright, and then I'm hiding. I'm hoping I didn't get my concentration broken. I could have stayed in dragon form and been immune to it. Oh, she's immune to spikes. Seems like. She could move the spikes, but there's one person still in it who hasn't moved yet, so maybe we leave the spikes this turn. And her attack can go up to 35. Alright, let's try to switch back to dragon. And breathe.
What path lies before me?
Thunderclap would be nice here. Normally have that in the spellbook. Kinda didn't know water elementals could be pushed. She should die on her turn, so I don't need to hit her. Goes on 3, 10.
to do? How much further can I go?
The secrets I would have taken to my grave if you hadn't intervened. Come here. You.
Grimy as anything recently. Haven't had a clean catch in a tender. Marek will never let you sell them like that.
Cities under siege. Too right. I'll go 600.
Time to get going. This calls for careful footwork. Never wanted the easy path. Sorry, are you here for a wave so? Of course, you're right.
It is easy to remedy.
Unrivaled
You just
queen
need
of
to
the...
honor bitch queen
See,
as
I
she
was
is.
just about Wavemother.
His
Wavemother.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. What path lies before me?
Glorious Wavemother, fury upon the beast responsible for this injustice. Leave its master, a bloated carcass in the spume. Rejoice, as the Wavemother welcomes another daughter to the deep wilds. Our time has come.
The legend. An epic poem from the looks of it.
Furious and merciful unbelief, hear our prayer. Flood the world. Consume us utterly. Humble his name. For this most holy death.
Light on my feet. One day, I'll catch a break.
This Wavemother. Pour fury upon the beast responsible for
You've wandered into a forbidden area.
Better be cautious.
rejoice, as the Wavemother welcomes.
So I want to steal the Wavemother cloak, but it Just borrowing it, so I'm trying not to kill anyone, so it'd be a bit evil.
Glorious Wavemother. When our time death. Glorious Wavemother, pour fury upon the beast responsible for this injustice. Leave its master, a bloated carcass in the spume. Father welcomes another daughter. We follow, but our time has come.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Can I keep the cloak, or does that steal it? Oh, that'll do. Alright, next little fight will be Dolor.
Those clanking great steel watchers. Bloody hate them. No matter what the mouth says.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even
Why did you stop queuing?
I couldn't take standing in that godforsaken line a moment longer. Felt like I was gonna faint.
They'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
Hey Braca, what's up?
Probably.
Just doing some... Is this the right door? No. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do Dolor Part 2. I didn't catch him at the wine festival.
Alright, time to skulk about.
I think Wobb's a doppelganger. It says right on him.
gods know what else is down there in there.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
What do you mean,
Magic, innit?
So you believe me then?
Stranger things have happened in Baldur's Gate, I'm saying.
Think I made the right decision not to stay there.
Hey, I'm Thymol, how you going?
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Cool, thanks for stopping by, and hello. This guy's gonna get a turn, unfortunately. Wait, he's the doppelganger, right? Yeah, good. Oh, there we go. He's shifting. He was just trying to get more people in the area.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Alright, and then I want to go... Well, if I can refresh a 5 spell slot, I will, but... Yeah, there we go. And I don't know any way to get surprise on these guys, so I think I've just got to open the door, yeah.
It's a raise together.
And then say... Stop right there.
Save your final breath. My last kill before becoming...
Yeah, I've done a few on a mode runs, including, yeah, quite a few solo. I've done Druid before as well. I did Spore Druid, and that was pretty fun. And Druid's always been one of my favorite classes. And Star Druid is really fun. I'll try to save these people, but odds aren't great. He's gone invis. Maybe Insect Swarm. Insect Swarm is the answer to many problems. And I'll try to get it just out of range of the friendlies. But cover as much of that room as possible, so if they go near them, maybe they'll risk getting hit. How did that go? Yeah, we didn't hit Figaro, we didn't hit Devella. We broke Dolor out, but he's right next to her, so he could easily kill her. And did I put myself in it? Yeah, that wasn't super smart. Not the brightest move. Have enough to do the fly? Yay!
Stranger things have happened in Baldur's Gate is all I'm saying.
Think I made the right decision not to stay.
Oh, any of my other guys are not in combat yet. Woodward's in. Vela. Alright, so a lot of my minions are able to join the fight. Dryad first, probably. I don't want her to walk into the insects though. Maybe she should go around. Kind of obvious, but this overlapping spike growth plus insect swarm has been doing really solid work. It's an insect plague rather. Alright, who else we got yet to move? Us. He could do a ranged attack. Bring him round. And then Ellie can probably jump over. Scratch could probably stay out of the combat. Let's just put him over here. Alright, where can we teleport to? That feels risky. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's on the edge. Maybe I'll walk up manually. Oh yeah. Alright, my character's ending turn. That's all of them in combat now that I'm bringing. He's happy there, kind of just as a bodyguard. Alright. Can I get around the corner without getting in the insects? Lost blinded. And I'm watching my bar around the end turn button to see if it's telling me I'm gonna move. So there it's saying I'm gonna move a lot. That's just a little move. I got hit with insect plague, so not ideal, but I tried. Okay, that's everyone, I think. She can back off. He can move up. He's probably dead on his next turn, starting an insect plague. He might live, but I'll send the damage over to Dolor. Or, yeah, Dolor. Oops, miss. Yeah. Didn't really know how to prevent that apart from some kind of hard CC. I could have thrown a haste potion at him, that was the other option. If I had more, I probably would have, but yeah, if you throw a haste potion on him and he has haste, It gives him lethargy for a turn, but you have given him haste again, but he skips a turn and hopefully you can kill him before he makes good use of his haste. Alright, roll's basically toast, just Dolor. Only got one void bulb. Probably resting after this, so I could be a bit more aggressive with my spell usage. Shield meat is vulnerable to cold. Cool. So I think he's dead. He got a shot off, unfortunately. He's dead now. And then I'll warp out. I hope it doesn't result in Figaro dying, but we'll see. Well, he could. No, I want him to come towards me. That was a lucky hit. Here he goes. Oh, all my units are on the same initiative, so we can take their turns in whatever order. So I'll take my shots, move them out of the way.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, he dodged that. It's tough. He's dead on his turn. I'm kind of worried this these effects will kill the friendlies. So I might cancel my insect swarm and then try to finish him.
What do you mean? What else is down there?
With the characters who haven't moved. Multi-attack should be pretty likely. Cool. Sad news for Dolor.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster, jests aside, in the face of such horror, the best you'll find in Baldur's Gate?
I'm done. I can't
Hey,
wait
Mr. Lucius, thanks.
If not over, then through. A passphrase, Sicarius, and a location. We should find this Candle Hallow place.
Right, that's a few of the items on my list.
What's in here?
Yeah, I'm working from home these days, so I often have YouTube up on the other screen, on my side screen, while I'm doing work on the other one. Alright, what's good here? I want to take on Lorroakan, but I'd prefer to be level 11. See if I'm all. I think there's a waypoint pretty close here. There it is.
No traps, please. Nothing. Nothing but dirt. No use digging here. I want to have a word.
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach.
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right? Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him.
Haven't done this dialogue much, or maybe ever.
Oh, you can't see it. I can, and it's wonderful.
A bit sus.
I can't
Is this orange?
describe it. You'd have to see it for yourself. Bandits, came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing. I told you. I've learnt a lot.
The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them.
And I've only scratched the... Bone Man was right. The weave will take... Don't worry about me, I'll be just...
Yeah, I don't remember that. I feel like I found her in Act 3 before, but I don't remember that dialogue. I might look that up later. I'm mainly here to kill Farslayer, get the waypoints, so that when I'm ready to kill Orin, I don't have to do any other little fiddly bits.
Shot. Something over there. With a flick of the wrist. What's that? That's curious. It's too late for me, but not for you. I'm done for.
Look.
That's Orin.
Hush, hush. The murder lord. You.
Or accept, and you must kill Gore.
Okay, should I fight the Farslayer with level 5 spell slots? Yeah, I think so. Oh, that was scary. The way I stopped flying mid-flight and dropped. Five turns to dead. All good. Not worried about that. So I can swing for 2, or I could moonbeam for 2 hits. Staying in this form seems good for ripping through unstoppables. Although I do have people not in the fight. Let's get them in. Let's see. Oh, what? Did we get locked out? Huh. I think I hit unstealth by accident. Right, let's try scratch. So he's stealthed. Can he walk in? Yeah, he can walk in, fine. Alright, get him. Get him walking across the bridge. Alright, he's surprised by the other 2. Oh, that's bad. That's annoying.
What now?
Okay. And who else is not in? Dryad. Alright, back to my guy. So your mum, what do you mean forgot about Lae'zel? Just didn't try to rescue her, or completely forgot she existed? Oh, I got triple attack. What? So yeah, all forms have triple attack at 10. That's kind of surprising considering warriors get it at 9. Did she remember when she saw like after the fight with Oren?
Blood comes easy.
Did she at least remember then? Okay, so I'm dropping form to do more damage on this guy, but next turn I can stay in this form this turn. Because it's just, well, it's very easy to hit the owlbear, but at least it's some temp HP. The only reason I could think of that I should have dropped owlbear would be if there was enough room for allies up there, because he's a bit fluffy, so to speak. That's a decent teleport. I don't think the elemental's making it there this turn. Not with a move like that. Oh, let's see how close we can get. No, so maybe we dash. And get most of the way there to help next turn. This little guy, is he in combat? Yeah, he's in combat. I can't see any way he's gonna get there. When I'm doing the doing this with full Illithid power, or was it called half Illithid with fly? These hits! Whoa! Hopefully they start missing now that I've got my gear back. Because yeah, owlbear has like 12 armor class or something. But they're pretty serious damage. Probably piercing vulnerability, yeah, 30. That was the top roll, okay. Top roll, piercing vulnerability. And yeah, armor class 15, and they had plus 12 to hit. Pretty hard to miss. Alright. But yeah, we wanted to be out of form anyway for this. We're gonna moonbeam him. And I was sitting there saying, I think I can do it without the level 5 spells, so I hope I don't prove myself wrong. Moonbeam. Form. Starry. And I want to get hit by less of them next turn. I think there's a ladder. Oh, I got the fly. I got the fly. Yeah, I'll take the hit. Fly down. Pretty good movement point value. But I think we only need to get away from, just get down one level, and it should just be the main guy hitting us now. I don't know that these guys will factor into the fight significantly now. It is a long game in her defense, and Act 3 can take a while. So. I've definitely had that, like, oh yeah, you did capture blah. Isn't there a ladder? I thought there was a ladder. Someone break it? Owlbear broke it? Alright. It's tactical camera. Can we get up there? Yeah, usually I do this fight, I'm a little more precise. I'm not used to bringing an army, which is kind of woken up everyone. And if I have a Illithid, half a Illithid fly, I pretty much just come in here, often invisibility, fly, and just attack this guy, and it doesn't pull everyone. And any other enemies that participate sometimes don't do any damage. Sorry, don't actually reach the combat. Because we're fighting in this tower.
These boots have seen everything.
I don't want to be near the chasm at the end of my turn. I'd like to breathe on him and moonbeam on him. There's no reason to stand in Aura of Murder. I don't know why I closed in, but oh well. Here now. Oh, look up another enemy. Now the good news is they go away. Kill the main guy. Oh well, so much for him jumping across. That did not work. What? There's a chest here? I had no idea. Someone here, I think maybe Abby, has an item that only drops if you kill them. So you have to, like, if you want that item, you have to let them participate in the fight. Oh, Cloud of Daggers is always scary. Take a rate of that. 66, rolled a 12, below average, and another 12, 66. They can be saved against. I failed. No, I succeeded both saves. So, if I failed both saves, that could have been real bad. And if he had better AI, he has Aura of Murder. He could have stayed next to me, done this. I'd be dead right now. Wow. Maybe not dead. Would be on 14. But hopefully we got him. Okay. Got the moonbeam. Do I moonbeam first? Yeah, let's see what the moonbeam does. If it was low, I might. If it was a low roll, I might have hasted there. Out of the cloud. Now the question is, do I breathe? Hope that ends the combat earlier, or heal up in case it takes longer for the enemies to exit than I'm expecting. Can I go round? Feels better.
With haste.
Alright, let's see if I get into range of the breath and then I'll do it if I can reach. What? More enemies. Somehow they left and came back, and that's given Water Elemental same turn order as me, so it feels safer to use him to score the killing blow, and that way if it doesn't kill, if it kills, I can find out what happens to the enemies. If it doesn't kill, I'll reassess. Okay. So I believe on their turn they all just disappear.
Nothing
But
stand in my way.
wouldn't want to be wrong. Wouldn't want to be particularly wrong. If I had more invis potions, I'd invis. Not ruling out greater heal. Not ruling out dash. Yeah, I think I like dash. That feels safe enough. 38 health, dash, and just all the way over here. So if anyone else gets a turn, it's not going to be much. Yeah, I think they just go, the trial's over and leave. Yeah, okay, good. Happy days. Was that wise? I wouldn't do that again if I had come to that situation again. I would have rested and just used some level 5 spells. Won the fight much quicker. I did like the I did think owlbear flying over was good because of the crushing flight triple attack. That's pretty good for stripping unstoppable. Maybe I should keybind fly.
Hope this ends well.
Be handy for out of combat. Zooming.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
These ones are rigged to blow, I think.
This place is trapped. Trap. Be cautious. contempt. Bet that will fit in my pack.
Yeah, I'm just getting the waypoint and the Explorer XP, so when I am ready to do the end game stuff, I can just come to Morphic Pool. Sometimes these guys aggro, I don't really know what determines it, so I'll just attack.
Turn back. We must have all the nether stones before we approach the grave.
Just skip and let them take care of themselves.
Still breathing, despite everything. Another step forward. What's hiding here?
Alright, we got that Morphic Pool waypoint, Templar Baal. Yeah, that's just convenience for later when I'm in endgame mindset. I don't have these fiddly fights or walks to do. I didn't make it to 11, so we rest and go to Cazador's Palace. Cazador Palace trash clear. Fine for food, it's going up, not rapidly, but it is going up. Someone gonna ambush me? Forget. We talked to Volo for the book.
Perhaps you would hazard. Now I just need. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John. It is a beast of unspeakable violence. Quite so. I would.
At first, I thought this book was kind of important because that ability. You get about the Slayer or something. Slayer knowledge. Advantage against being frightened by the Slayer. Now, frightened by the Slayer form Slayer is the most dangerous thing that can happen. You run away when you've got more important things to do in that Orin fight. So having an advantage on save, that's surely good. But then I find myself almost always using Amulet of Greater Health. before I get it from Raphael and then I do iron. So with that in mind, I already have advantage. It's a Constitution save, I think. I looked it up. Piercing growl or something like that, and I think it's Constitution save. So you typically already got advantage from that. So the book's not that important. So you don't really need to save Volo, but yeah, may as well. Trying to be good. Flipping. Alright, now we got Bless. Can't remember if I did the previous day without Bless. Oh, they might have changed that. I thought you had to go talk to your god at Stormshire Tabernacle every day to get this +2, but looks like it just shows up here now. Which is good. That was a bit tedious. What else? Any other items I'm definitely not going to use. Ah, that cloak, get rid of that. Added the whole, well, had it an act or so. Unlikely. I'm not going to equip that just to do an ice knife. Still not carrying 99. Bit much.
Resisto venere. Ketheric.
Probably didn't need to summon Dryad here. Lower City. Yes, I'm gonna head into Cazador's Palace. Just kill his guards and not kill him. It's a pretty easy place to do that because it's great XP and the they give an insane amount of XP. I don't know why. Well, everything in Act 3 does, but even more insane. And he has a waypoint just before his big fight, down the lift. So you have to fully commit to the boss. You can just go in there, clear the trash. Sort that out for later.
You are intruding in the palace of Cazador Czar. Leave now, citizen.
Of course.
Might leave Dryad here. I'll do a few of these fights one-on-one.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Actually, are these owlbear? Is this owlbear fights? What I've found is on the Star Druid, especially because I dumped Dex and Strength. Well, you can't see them now, those are my owlbear Dex and Strength. But I took Dex 14 and Strength 8.
Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
And what that means is, if I'm like in auto attack mode, just trying to kill stuff with non-resource things, I've definitely found the forms are the way to go, versus, you know, on other characters you'd use your bow attacks or your melee weapon, and on a lot of, like on a warlock you can get by doing some cantrips. Even though it was tempting to use the Starry Form Archer or Starry Form Dragon Breath and try to, you know, do a bow shot and then breathe, or Luminous Archer. This has just worked better. From at lower levels I was using Spider and Wrath and 6+ Owlbear. And the other advantage is if you're doing kind of auto attack fights and you take some damage, yeah, you're taking it off your non-permanent health pool. That wouldn't matter a lot on a lot of runs, but if you're restricting your healing in any way, and I kind of am with the no vendors, you know, I'm not buying potions, so this, yeah, using one of the large forms or crappy little fights has probably saved saved healing potions. I don't need to be here, do I? Dormitory. Don't need to be here for, but I'll check for potions. Yes.
Here goes nothing. Open up.
Globe. That is something. Any of these clothes fancy? But yeah, fights you can get surprise and one-on-ones. Good opportunities to elbow around. Got him onto 3. Not quite.
What's inside? Let's see what this does. Let's get going. Don't waste a step.
Alba did great. Got level. I'm getting 1 level 6 spell, but I do have the amulet to restore it, so I should be able to do 2 each day. My favourite's usually Hero's Feast. Wisdom saves with advantage, can't be frightened. It's a good buff, very good buff, but then obviously could be a huge damage spell as well. What are we definitely not casting anymore? Drop cure wounds. Haven't used Wall of Fire in quite a while, but it is good. Sunbeam is great too. But yeah, the MVP for me has always been the upcasted Conjure Elemental, the level 6 elementals. Crazy good. And as a result, I almost never am using level 6 damage spells, because yeah, Hero's Feast and upcasted elemental are pretty greedy. What's the best for AoE? Try out, yeah. Been really long since I've played any of them.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round
I gotta read the book.
engraved
Oops.
with a family crest. The writing means nothing to you.
Inscribed on the
door. Looking closer, you the ring.
She's gonna spike up this doorway.
ever believe this.
I think some of them are immune to non-magic. Yeah, okay. Don't have to worry about that.
Always talking, always chittering. We'll eat you all.
One with Wall of Fire, because I think we've got some flyers. We want dragon form. I can throw around some guiding bolts, I suppose.
Another step forward.
So he can invis every short rest, he flies at will, warp, and flail, which can stun. So each rat is 210 XP. The fires or something's hitting the button every turn? Fire or the spikes, maybe? Alright, one guy made it through, let's focus on him. Oh, we got Ellie. Just needs 2. Are they not coming through because of the door thing, or are they just afraid of the spikes? So, I took a attack of opportunity leaving. Smarter would have been fly in, teleport out. Wall of Fire aura. Says he's in Wall of Fire. So maybe we don't bother hitting him anymore. Alright, so learn from my mistakes. We'll fly over. And then warp back.
Stay idle.
Thought maybe I misclicked there. I'll cancel my Wall of Fire in case that's causing this door situation. Oh yeah, I should try this swapping more, so you can switch to between starry forms at will, or no, once a turn. So in a situation like this where I can't reach someone with the breath, I should switch and then go back to dragon the next turn if needed. One, okay, well we'll do the vortex. Enjoy it. Yep. Cancel the concentrations.
I've got a long road ahead.
So that was... I leveled up before that fight. It was 4,000 or so.
Should mind my step.
I don't think anyone has loot I'm after.
Let's have a look. Seems simple enough.
You stand on a clean map. There are some scuffs to show its age.
Alright, so we got the waypoint here. It is a scary zone. A dangerous area. So you can't teleport out of it, but you can teleport back to it.
Just like the door to the ballroom, the ring.
Please.
And more than that, you can see that each prison.
You can't. And then.
I'm hungry, Jess. We're all hungry,
Should I take this on while I'm here? I'm thinking no, because he doesn't give anything. I don't think I'd use any of his items. Rhapsody's good, but I'd rather Markoheshkir, which means if I think this fight's somewhat hard and Lorroakan somewhat hard,
Elevator lies ready to carry you back.
not scared of either of them. May as well do Lorroakan first. It makes everything I do after that easier. Alright, yeah, so from here we can just walk out and then we can teleport back into the downstairs.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
You shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it.
I just attack him? I forget. I think you can.
An Asima. Hells. If I... Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut.
Kinda just want to attack him. What would that even do? Why is there? What would be the difference between the rolls?
Only place I'm going is wherever you've got the Asima stack. Hope you hit her well, mate.
Nah, I should have hit the attack button. I'm pretty sure the guards don't help him. So you can just kill him here and then you don't have to deal with his ambush later. But I was trying to like wait for a, you know, justifiable trying to get him to attack me. Alright, so Roland made it here. That's happy days. Do we... The risk in taking him into the fight, if you... bring Nightsong and Roland, they'll participate in the fight. It makes it easier, but Roland can die. Whereas if you just walk up there and ambush Lorroakan, more likely, well, more likely you die, but more likely you keep Roland alive.
You!
Well, guaranteed, because he stays down here.
I can't blame him for taking Lorroakan's contract to retrieve the Night Song. You must be mistaken. But if you...
Okay.
Welcome. If...
I'll do the safest move metagame wise, and the kind of feels the most good roleplay, which is to let Ayla, no.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of. Is he indeed? I will wring his neck until.
Alright, so short rest. More people I bring, the more likely they're just gonna get AoE'd. But try to spread out a little. Give them a lot of targets. Restore 6. And I'll go Heroes Feast. Trying to think of what to pre-cast and if there's any gear changes needed. Not really gonna crit if all goes well. I might want to force a miss or Misty Step. Oh, aids everyone. A lot of health. Was that just me? Oh, it's just me. Why did I think that was everyone? Okay. Whatever. 10 HP is fine. I don't really want to be knocked prone or moved against my will on a giant tower with serious vertical drops. And some elemental resist might be in order. Got heaps of fire. Reading.
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
We're in Starry Archer, we should be dragon. And
the Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world.
My God. The Night Song is a person.
You will address me with due deference.
Perhaps we could start over. I am Lorroakan. I had hoped to appeal to your better nature, but his...
No, you lied.
What's your time?
alright, Myrmidons, haste, fire rally. Ah, what's that do? Just some damage, she's immortal. Possibly burn your target. That just damage? Yeah. Do not react. Alright. What I want to find out is, can I moonbeam this guy? Elemental Retort. When attacked, the affected entity can draw on Siphon Magic to cast Elemental Retort. When attacked. An Elemental Retort is going to hit the person who... Retort. You can retaliate, blasting your attacker with the elemental damage of each Myrmidon currently siphoned. It's a lot of damage. It wouldn't one-shot me, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be hitting the Moonbeam. He's not going to retaliate on me. That's the dream. The dream is wrong. Okay. Failed his save, hit him for 33, cast Elemental Retort. I saved, or I'd be nearly dead. And then he hit me for 36. Okay. Alright, and then I'll find out if the Moonbeam at the start of his turn is the same. If it is, I'm in danger. And I'll cancel Moonbeam. And top up. Top up and get out of line of sight so I don't get hit by other things. I'm going to end up taking the retort. Get away from my buddies, maybe high ground. Yeet him to the lower floors. Yeah, could do. My typical plan is just kill off the Myrmidons one by one, and then focus him and do a lot of kiting. Like I fly, usually use a fly potion, fly up on the high, or a Illithid fly up on the higher ground, fly out near a window, around a corner, back in. A lot of kind of trying to make it so that not all of them can hit me. Alright, so we now know to take retort seriously. And can he repeatedly retort? I think he can, from recollection. I think I've done one where I've like hit him with a multi-hit attack and got blasted. That said, this guy is 100. He has lightning resist, poison immunity, and 129 health. Silenced? I've done that first, probably. I also remember affecting Lorroakan with like kind of tame abilities, like maybe this also triggered retort. So it was better to, if you are going to bother, seems better to go with damage. Again, I should have considered flying in and teleporting out. Stunned. Nice. Alright. And the elemental retort didn't occur at all, presumably because of the stun. Again, we'll spread our targets out. The air. Explosive icicle. Save for half, I assume. That's the problem with bringing in an army when there's a bunch of AoE The ones that you don't move, so they're going to get blown up. That's why it's nice when you can get surprise and spread them out, or bring them in one at a time. That's us. I could die to the attack of opportunity. Super unscary. Since when does this guy have piercing resist? Wait. I have no idea. Maybe because it's non-magical attacks, which everything scary is magic. Anyone worth slowing? I think it just mainly the Earth Ellie. And I'm sending her down another passage. Kinda hoping Aelin would go after Lorroakan, but maybe her AI knows about the retort. Surely you can't entangle water, ethereal, can't be shoved, thrown, or improvised. It feels like it surely includes entangle. Oops, set everything on fire. That spiked him and slowed him. That was pretty good. Dash. Yeah, miss. When the Star Druid Cosmic Omen, it can affect a roll by 1d6. So when you've rolled the exact right number, it's guaranteed to make a hit or miss, like in that case. Oh, I'm encumbered, I didn't notice that. Oh, it's probably the food. There we go, it's good for now. Alright, is Lorroakan still stunned? Yes, until his turn. So I could reapply Moonbeam safely. And is anyone else in it? $39. I like the look of that. Feeling overconfident, jumping down. Let's push the advantage. Got him on 2. I felt safe doing that because I knew I'd be applying radiating orbs as well. Let's not get AoE'd too much. Spreading out. And big guy. Okay, what can he do? So I'm assuming Lorroakan dies at the start of his turn, doesn't do anything. Maybe he does one last retort, but I think he'll be dead, too dead to retort. So start working on the next one. I can do lightning, bludgeoning. I want to hit a Myrmidon that's not immune to those. Either's fine, which is scarier. He's hasted. Alright, so what was I saying? Tactically, fly in, swing. Teleport out. Alright, Lorroakan's up next. I still think he's dead. Still gonna work on other targets. And try to move away. What's Aelin on? Why am I spiking my own self? It seemed to affect Earth Ellie. Hoping it affects other ones. He's dead. Just gotta read that again. What the? Lunar Smite. 26. And then another smite for 29. And the Moonbeam. Good job. So killed 2. How many targets do we have left? Air, water, crank, earth. I didn't even realize I had Staff of Arcane Blessings on. Oh well. Why would he run in with the bow wielding robot runs in with and punches? Can't explain that. Where did all the baddies go? 1, 2, 3. Oh, when I was counting enemies, I counted the air one on the enemy side, but here's my air moment on. We're down to just 2. She's done good, she can stay there. Sludgy. Okay, we still got Crank and near full health Earth Myrmidon. My fly gonna get me out of these spikes? Kinda, but not really. Kinda wanted to move up. And oh, this is a good time to do the swapping. Styrofoam Archer. Take a shot.
Another day, another fight. Can't slow down.
Oh. Again, I learned this a few times. Fly over. Do the attack you want to do. And then teleport out. Us has been on fire. That's it, cancel Moonbeam. Don't want people walking into it. Oh, spikes, spikes. Oh my gosh.
Still alive, so that's progress. Very well.
Let's roll and he's sad. We're just looking around.
Lorroakan is dead. The bastard is dead. I am. Now that the bastard's in bits. Lorroakan was a cruel and vicious man. By day, I'd tend the shop, but at night, he'd fire the most nonsensical questions at me. And for every one I answered wrong, he'd beat me. I could have killed him with my own 2 hands. But I kept thinking it was all a test. It had to be. I thought it was the price I had to pay to become a true wizard. I realize now he was just a sick, sick man. I see things clearly now. If I wish to master the weave, I must do it myself. Thankfully, I have everything I need, right here. Oh, I like the sound of that. I do indeed. I'll move Cal and Leah in immediately. Lorroakan refused to let them stay here. They are gonna love the tower. I wouldn't have this, the tower, my family, without you. What can I do to thank you? And you'll have me. I'll learn everything I can about the tower in the meantime, even if I have to rip this place apart. But know this.
Cool. When does Aelin do her thing? Normally she snaps him. Anyway, let's get this staff if we can. It's not guaranteed, but if I can get the staff, I'll be really happy. And it'll make the rest of Act 3 easier. That went super smooth overall. That went way easier than I expected. Didn't feel under pressure at any time. And what did we learn? He does Radiant Retort on Moonbeam, which I did not expect, but that would be an advantage I'd have. I didn't get to see if he Radiant Retorts when he starts the turn in it, because I kind of feel like, you know, when I cast it on him, sure, he knows it's me that just cast a spell, but when he just stands in it, I don't feel like he could trace it back to me. There were other enemies that seemed to work that way. That's how Nia worked with his reaction. If he started the turn in it, he wouldn't retaliate. But if he... oh, and same with Inquisitor Chirai Wargaz. If he started his turn in the Moonbeam, he didn't summon an extra sword. But when I initially cast it on him or recast it on him, it would summon a sword next to me. Anyway, so I didn't get to find that out for Lorroakan because I killed him stunned him and killed him quick enough. I feel like these guys aren't going to help exploring the tower, so unlink party.
Trap. Be cautious.
So for this we need Arcana. We're probably concentrating on the ability increase Shifter's ring. Got a intelligence hat and an arcana ring. Oh, that brought all the buddies. I might just dismiss them. There's not another fight in here. My spell situation. I could do another fight though. Anyway, especially if I get this. Alright, what are our odds? And there's no other buffs. Fox Cunning's way better than Guidance. 9 to 12. This is real likely. Good, good. Nice. There we go.
Always room for more. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Probably not using Bell Sparkler or Arcane Blessings again. And I don't really want this item that bad. I don't think I'll use it. Probably shouldn't have even clicked. Because if I failed, it would just disintegrate me. Yeah, I don't plan to use Robe of the Weave. Have a quick read of it to refresh my memory. I've been pretty happy with Luminous Armor, with the Breath, and then I'll use Raphael. Will be my next upgrade. Robe of the Weave, +1 spell save DC, so it'll be minus. It's that much less armor, is it? Because it has 2 on it. Holy crap, that's pretty good. And then you mage armor it up to. Oh, I think you can't mage armor with a shield. Try just out of curiosity. Can't have armor equipped yet. Anyway, but we go from 16 AC to 19 AC. More with the right gear on, of course. Balduran and Ring of Protection. Okay. Looting the vaults.
That might be worth a look.
Did I lose Fox's Cunning? I don't think there's other important Arcana checks. It's a moderately alarming sound.
Above.
What's in here?
So disintegrate, now flush the stone.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Got remove curse to hit when I use when I get Casus, use the Casus book and it gives you a debuff. You want to take that off right away. Security below. Run in circles.
Can't keep me out. Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
This is the best place in the act for loot. If you can't afford stuff, it's best to come here and loot everything in here, sell it or sell the books, or both. If your run's going super smooth, you might skip it. If you've like got plenty of resources. Because it's pretty time consuming to loot everything, but in any situation where you like want to get all the advantages you can, you always want to come down here and get everything. Fuel your lamp, no thanks. Probably ditch some poisons. I've done most of them. Wait a minute, didn't I search for poison? Come up with Can come up with simple toxin because these are toxins, not poisons. Just sending these items to camp as I'm unlikely to use them for the rest of the game, and I'm carrying them around. Just haven't been firing a bow that much. And if I did, it'll likely be ice. I'd want to suppress healing or lay down some ice or fire. What am I doing there?
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes. That's another globe of invulnerability. Could come in handy.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Oh, these minions. Silver hand. Abjuration silver, maybe? Oh, hit the illusion door.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Getting in I usually remember, but then I don't usually remember how to get back to the wizard room. Oh, there we go. So it was the Caster's Vault, and now we want Elminster.
Ramesses, Elminster, Silverhand, Carsus. Each door named after a powerful wizard, but what lies behind them?
Oh, that's where you go when it's open. That's right. Silverhand, Evocation Wish. Silverhand. Evocation Wish is the Elminster, I think.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
we read Necromancy. Took a minus hit, big one. And then we'll remove Cursed off. Are there more saving throws? Can't remember, so I may as well put on some saving throw items. It's wisdom. Saving throw checks, yep, okay.
The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who
I mean, that seems like enough buffs.
as you pass the key, but as you
80 XP. Oh yeah, so that was what I just did, I think. Elements to, yep, oops. Haven't done Casus. Weapons I'm not going to use. Another globe.
A book on Netherese magic. Gale may like to know.
Chain lightning, yes. Yes, please. That is the vaults. Feels starry. Alright, we'll get out of here now. I'm probably done for tonight. More bosses next session, but get some rest. That went pretty good. We picked up a few items on our list. The big area, most of the upgrades are going to be, just waypoint out. Most of the upgrades are going to be from Raphael's house, especially with me not being able to buy yeah. Buy items from vendors. He's got so many amazing items. But he's not easy, so I'll be doing some other stuff first to get to 12, probably. That's the plan. We got the big staff. First good cloak I've had all game. Helm of Balduran. A few upgrades tonight. And yeah, next time I'll probably take on Cazador and Viconia, because I find them pretty easy. Especially, they'll be super easy. Well, I shouldn't get overconfident, but they'll be pretty easy with Druid, AoE spells, and Dryad dropping spike growth on choke points. That's the plan. Thanks for anyone hanging out. Have a good day. My list with a few ticks.